Welcome to another episode of Tiwa Did That. I'm Tiwa, and what do we do here on Tiwa Did That? Luxury fashion, luxury skincare, and luxury travel that does not take itself too seriously. But today, we're here to do one thing and one thing only. As you can see from the title, there's a new bag to unbox, and that's what we're getting into. And trust me, I've been on the edge of my seat for this bag for years. Literal years. And we're gonna get into the whole thing in this video. My collection actually grew while I was waiting to add this to my collection. And so if you wanna see the rest of my bag collection, Hermes and otherwise, check out my Instagram. It's right there, it's so fun. I post there way more often than I do here because YouTube is hard. Instagram is easy. So as you can see, there are more things other than a bag here. So if you just buckle your seatbelt and work with me, I will take you as fast as I can through the other stuff that I picked up on my very short trip to Europe. And we can get to the real tea, okay? So guys, we're gonna go right in. I bought riding gloves. Usually when I buy tack, which is the stuff that you need for equitation, I go either straight to Hermes or I go to a tack shop or a saddlery place that I love. And I don't want to say the name because then it's going to give away where I live. It's very niche and I don't want to spill my own tea. But anyway, over there, I bought these gloves. If you're a rider, I know that you know the Rocco brand. They make incredible riding, or actually mostly things for the rider, so socks, gloves, but their gloves are especially popular. So I bought normal flat work, groundwork gloves, and I bought show gloves. So these are the gloves that I would be using in a dressage environment, sort of like you see here. Even though here I had black gloves, I barely got away with that, no big deal. And these gloves are my working gloves. So as you can see there, I would be wearing those when I'm like being yelled at by my trainer. Yeah. So there's that. And guys, on the subject of luxury skincare, luxury fashion, and luxury travel, I wanted to give you guys just a smidgen of luxury travel. I thought maybe we can make a luxury travel segment out of unboxing the care kits that come with various business class / first class travel seats. So here is the official Qatar Airways business class amenities kit. That's the word, amenities kit. Hello. They have partnered with the very, very famous Diptyque Paris brand. And so you'll see here on this pouch, and the pouches are usually quite nice. I'm not sure if this is a real leather, but it is a pretty cute pouch. And it has Diptyque sort of, printed there in an embossed leather. They always seal them to have you rest assured that you're dealing with something hygienic and untouched. So I'm gonna pull these tags. I'm gonna get this over with because there's obviously a lot to do, guys. So what do you get when you fly business class Qatar? Well, you get a multi-compartment pouch with a beautiful Diptyque lining. I think that's really fun. And now we're gonna talk about what's in here. A pair of socks. These are polyester socks. I'm not gonna gas it. Not fab. Not fab. You also get a sleep mask, also polyester, and some ear buds, like noise canceling, as noise canceling as this can be. Because girl, this is not Apple. Okay, so you get that, and now you get some toiletries. Let's see what's going on. Okay, now we're talking. We get a full sample size. This is a 10 milliliter Diptyque perfume, an eau de toilette from Diptyque. That's quite nice. Real glass container. Okay, here you go. I think that's quite nice. Okay, so there's a little luxury travel for you guys. You also get something in a Diptyque pouch, little paper pouch here. Can we get a little detail on that? Thanks, girl. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see what's in there. Okay, 3 things. Diptyque products. We have a body lotion. Cute. A face cream. I don't think I would ever put Diptyque on my face, but I think the thought is quite nice. And lastly, we have a lip balm. I will actually try this lip balm. I'm very much experimental with lip balms. I don't mind a lip balm because the lips generate or regenerate amongst the fastest on the human body. So if you destroy your lips, short of cutting them off, they'll pretty much grow back. So I'm willing to experiment with the lip balm. The other two, I think it's fab, but I sort of have my body cream and face cream cut out. As you would know if you watched my skincare favorites video, check that out. It should be in the corner over there. Or maybe it's not. I don't know if I know how to do that. But this is what we have today. I flew Qatar to my other house and back, and this is what I got. So actually, there were 3 planes, but I'm not going to bother you with repeat. Okay, so there were 3 planes. I took the biggest one to show you, and that's what was in it. Let's move on. Okay, guys, there's actually a secret box next to me. So as you can see, it's a Versace and Rosenthal collaboration. Rosenthal is a very old porcelain and crystal house. So they make plates, vases, sculptures, statues, and obviously Versace has like a huge history in the Italian sort of Renaissance, you know, classical kind of art scheme. So keep that in mind as we look at this. It's all pretty traditional and fun. So let's see what we have from the Rosenthal Versace collaboration. So we have a lot of foam here because this is really delicate. I wonder if it's going to be as heavy as I think, because for this to be glamorous for me, it needs to be heavy. So let's hope for the best. Is it going to lift right out with the plastic? Great. So this is really, really heavy, which is what I was hoping for. Can you figure out what it is by looking at the form? Does it say Versace in there? Fabulous. All right. So this is something cool, something fun. Yeah. This is this is so heavy, guys. This is so heavy. Do you see how glamorous this is? This is an extremely heavy crystal Versace head from Versace X Rosenthal. You can see, hopefully, you can just sort of see the watermark right there. Really, really fabulous. This is so heavy, and that tells me that I didn't overpay. This is really beautiful. It's a vase, actually. And so I will be storing flowers in it and other things. I'll be polishing it and putting it on a table. I think it's robust, but it's also clear. And so it doesn't suck up too much space. You know, I find that when Versace heads, or Medusa heads as you were, are too bright in color or even opaque in general, I feel that they draw too much space and too much attention. I think this could almost slip under the radar. It's so, you know, it's so heavy, it's about to fall over. Check this out. It can't even stand on this foam pad because it's so heavy. I might have to put feet on it. I have these little rubber things, but we're off topic, okay? I got a Rosenthal head from Versace. Let's move on. I went to Gucci at the airport, and so I picked these up. My size in this particular kind of thing is not easy to get, okay? And so when I find something cute in my size, I sort of black out, and then all I hear is like a cash register open, and the rest is history. So here we go. Let's check out what I got for this time from Gucci. And I haven't shopped Gucci in a while, actually. I don't know why I went in there. I think I was just like bored. That's how they get you. Okay, so we have dust bag, but 2 dust bags, which obviously would suggest that these are shoes. So we have a pair of Gucci shoes, but which shoes? And you guys have to like bear with me here, okay? I know they're a little bit interesting. Some might argue too interesting, but I think that these shoes lean almost in a classical, fun direction, okay? Hear me out. Here we go. Here we go. And there's like a story to these shoes, okay? So I'm not gonna take out the second one. I'm only gonna do one, because let's just be serious. Look how big my foot is. Dead serious. Anyway. Here we go. So, I mean, it's a shoe, so we only need one to make the point. But guys, this is the high top Gucci's, okay, I don't know the actual name, okay, but it'll be right down there, all right? But the point is, these are from the Gucci tennis collection. Now, if you know, you know, but Gucci was one of the first brands to actually have the guts to intimately involve itself in sports. And I think Gucci has done an incredible job reissuing these and sort of reminding people of the history behind Gucci, because for a long time in recent history, Gucci has been focused on being fresh and new, and you can see that in this design. But they're also reminding you with this design, you know, that they have a history as well. And you see here, Gucci tennis since 1977. So we have a little action on the toe box here. We have this gorgeous, I think this is a real denim upper. We have a nice clean cotton line going up along the grommets. You know, really, really nice shoe. I mean, it's a little bit loud, but it's fun and it's historical. I think these are so cool, and they're gonna be really fun with a super neutral outfit, and they're gonna go really well with this new bag. So stick around for that. Congratulations, you survived the wait. We are on to the official serve of the day. I want to sort of backstory a little bit, if you'll allow me, because technically, I waited years for this bag. And even more than that, I bet you didn't know that it's entirely your fault. There's an assumption with the Hermes brand that scarcity of Hermes products is random. That's not necessarily true. Hermes makes very specific decisions about how many bags and of which bags they want to produce in a certain time period, and they call that forecasting. Most companies would call that forecasting. Most companies look at what their clients are interested in and then produce more of those in order to meet demand. Hermes has had an explosion and a sustained explosion in popularity in the last 3-4 years going on now, since the pandemic for some reason, I don't know. People are all over this brand. Social media and the ubiquity of unboxings and orange boxes and things have made it so that there are a lot of first-time buyers in the Hermes universe right now. This has created two situations with the production at Hermes. One, it's created a situation where all bags are allotted. Not all bags are quota bags in the sense that they can only be purchased twice a year, but all bags must be approved to be released to somebody. I've heard this from multiple essays, and I've heard this from my guy. The second thing is that these new clients, these first-time buyers, they are very much interested in neutral bags. This is because neutral Hermes bags tend to hold their value the most, and because neutral Hermes bags tend to be very wearable, high frequency for wear. If you have a black bag, you can wear it with a blue outfit, a green outfit, a red outfit, a black outfit. But if you have a yellow bag, you can only wear it with things that complement yellow, like blue, like green, not purple, for example. If you wear purple and yellow, you look like you're pledging alpha alpha douche. You know what I mean? What's happened to the production of leather goods at Hermes? And if you happen to spend a lot of time looking at the online stock of Hermes, you might have noticed this. There are so many neutral bags. There are so many neutral bags. Every now and then you get like a purple bag on there, or like maybe a yellow bag every couple of months, one. But by and large, you're getting gold, noir, Etube, Etane, Cabane, Rouge Cellier, you know, this very, 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 very dark red. You know, super, super neutral, muted colors are what Hermes is producing in high quantities right now. Mind you, Hermes still cannot change the volume of production. So for all the neutral bags being produced at a higher rate, we're losing production on the interesting, fresh, fun colors. Now, how is this relevant? This is relevant because a seasoned customer of Hermes is not just going to say, I want a neutral Hermes bag, please gimme, gimme, gimme. They're gonna walk in for their 4th, 9th, 12th bag and say, hey, I need a limoncello Picotin in gold hardware. Call me when you get it. And a bag like that might not be produced for years. And because so many petit mains are caught up making neutral bags, a request like mine, which was for a nice, fun, bright color, I went through hell to get this bag. I have never seen this bag in person. I was actually, here's the backstory on how I actually got the bag. I'm gonna be really quick, guys, I promise. I was having a dinner party because in the evening here, it's the daytime over there. My other home store called me and said, hey, Tiwa, your bag is here. Do you want me to send you the bill? And I was like, girl, don't even send it to me. Just hit pay. Just hit pay. And so that was the only photo I had of the bag, because obviously he sent me a photo and he said, hey, these are the details. This is what it is. Here's the color name, and the leather and everything. And, you know, it's what you wanted, but I want to make sure it's exactly what you wanted. Because this guy, this sales associate, I've known him for years, and he's such, you know, I was losing faith, but I was like, you know, that's my sister. And I thought he's not going to do me dirty. So I just stayed down, and he was like, Tiwa, I swear I'm going to get you that bag. You need to stop. Like, don't get it out of your mind. Any day you don't have that bag is because I didn't get it. The day I get that bag, I'm going to sell it to you. And he wasn't fucking playing. So he texted me. This is the only photo. I'm not going to show you the photo, obviously, because then it's going to ruin the surprise. But this is the only photo I've seen of the bag. Now we're going to see it together for the first time. So we're just going to open it. I guess I could talk in the meantime about how I'm so excited for this bag, because I have a lot of Hermes bags, and so now I'm getting very specific about the bags I want, which is also why this took so long. You know, it just takes ages to get exactly what you want from this brand, and if you're willing to wait, then you get what you want. I was offered this bag in different colors that I didn't want, and I was like, I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I'm not gonna take a color just because it's here. I'm gonna wait for the one I really want, and this is exactly what I wanted, you guys. So enough. Let's go. So you know what it is, you know, box coming out. This is how you know it's a bag, because we have the leather care booklet. I thought they actually stopped putting this in, but I guess they haven't. This is the Cœur d'Hermès booklet. Comes with every handbag from Hermès, just to tell you how to take care of it. Nothing I haven't read several times. You know, when I got my first bag, I read this like the Bible, but now I know what I'm doing, so no big deal. So here we go. Here's the tissue paper. The reason why this tissue paper is crumpled is because, again, when he received this bag, he had to unbox it and then send me photos and stuff and say, are you sure this is what you asked for, but is this what you want? And I said, yeah. And guess what color it is? Because again, this is a not neutral bag. I have too many Hermes bags to have a neutral bag. I'm done. I have 3 neutral bags. And that's not even half the amount of Hermes bags I have. So I can't do another neutral. It's over. So guys, guess what bag this is, and guess what color you think it could be, okay? I mean, it's right there. Okay, so we're gonna take it out. It feels so heavy, but that's because of the leather, okay? That's the leather that it is. Here we go. All right, guys. No more bullshit, let's do it. This is, do you see that color? They're not making these right now. They are not making these right now, guys. I waited 2 years. They are not producing these right now. Bitch. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's an Evelyn 29 in Clemence leather, palladium hardware, in the color Vertigo, which is described on the Hermes website as being very similar to a fresh, healthy grass. I think on the viewfinder, it's showing slightly more steely than it actually is, but it's a very, very warm green, a very full green, not a yellow green like bamboo, and not a cold green like Mont. It's a true green. So if you're familiar at all with the Evelyn, It's a crossbody bag. Oh, this bag. I'm trying to be cool, guys. I'm trying to be cool. It's a crossbody bag. It's the larger version of the TPM, which I have in Rose Extreme right there. And this bag comes with a strap, adjustable, and unlike the mini size, it has a full functional back pocket with a closure strap on the other side. So the perforated H on the front and closure on the back. Has a accordion style side profile and lays really nicely against the skin. The clemence makes it incredibly soft. It's so luxurious. This bag is just, it's perfect. And I really have to shout out my sales associate because he took so much shit from me. You know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. My black Constance in box leather, that's a heritage leather bag. I received that bag specifically because I went to my store and I said, guys, where is my green Evelyn 29? Where is it? Where is it? And they were like, Tiwa, I don't know. I spoke to my manager and I never bother the manager, mostly because she's kind of scary. She's like a tall European woman, like really tall, gray hair, all swept back. Anyway, love her, but I don't bother her. But this time I was like, girl, talk to me. And she was like, look, I'm so sorry. Just please be patient with us. I promise we're not screwing with you. We have not seen a green Evelyn 29 in years. And the store that I shop in my other home is a big store and it's an old store. It's over 100 years old. That store has been open since knee highs. And they just didn't get this bag. And so on my way out, they were like, hey, you know, we can show you something else. You want to see something else? And I think I told you the story in the unboxing for that bag. I saw like a Calvi card or a Calvi card holder, or no, it was a Constance to Go in box leather. And I said, oh, that's a lovely wallet. You know, maybe I look at that. And then they said, oh, stay right here. Don't even worry about the wallet. I'll be right back. They brought me a box leather Constance 18 to apologize for not selling me this bag. Obviously, I bought the Constance 18. It's sickening, but just to let you know that I wanted this bag. Okay, I have multiple Coda bags. I have plenty of Hermes bags. This is the bag that I needed. This is the color I needed it in. This is the bag that I wanted, and I stood my ground, and I got it. Okay, so be patient with Hermes, but be firm on what it is that you want, okay? Because you'll get it. Eventually. So just to dive a little bit more into the lengths I went to get this bag, first I made a request at my store here, then I made a request at my store there, then I started traveling like I usually do. And I was asking in every, you know how when you go to Hermes, you always have something you bring up. Oh, do you have a this? Do you have a that? Back then, I would ask for like a bracelet or like, you know, I used to want the box leather Kelly bracelet because when I want a bag, I leave that request with my store. It's just not sensible to buy a bag from another store because then it's not even in your history, you know? And so what happened was that as the years went on, I got so desperate. I was like asking at stores all around the world, do you have a green Evelyn 29? Do you have a green Evelyn 29? A bright green Evelyn 29. Do you have it? Do you have it? I was getting the same story. I would either get, no, we don't have it, or with a sales associate I clicked with, I would get, we haven't seen a bright green Evelyn in years. I got that from my store that sold me this eventually. And I got that from stores all around the world. Beverly Hills, I met an amazing sales associate. I think he was actually a little bit senior. And he said, look, if you get a green Evelyn at all, take it because a bright green Evelyn, they're just not producing those right now. He's the one who also told me, he corroborated what my friend in management said, that people want neutral bags right now. Neutral bags are what are being produced at Hermes right now. And bright colors, interesting colors, they're just not being pushed the same way that neutral bags are being pushed right now. And you know, I mentioned that I got my Constance because my store was apologizing for not getting me this bag. Actually, that was my store there that eventually got me this bag, right? They also sold me my Constance. My store here also offered me a green Constance 18, saying like, oh, sorry, there's no Evelyn in green, but we have this Constance in Chev. It was a beautiful bag, but it was actually too soon after I got my Constants, my box Constants. And so I thought, I'm not really sure if I like the Constants yet for every day. And so I passed. And I kind of regret it because I love the Constants. I definitely will get a second Constants. But let's focus on what we have in front of us, okay? This is my Evelyn 29, guys. I want to unbutton the back so that we can get the strap out. I don't know why I have this fear. Whenever I get an Hermes bag, okay, you would know if you have Hermes bags and you bought it fresh. This is something so silly that I have, but all my Hermes bags are from the store. I've never bought resale. And Google on your own time. Try and find an Evelyn 29 online in green, in a bright green, and see what the date stamp is. Those bags haven't been produced since 2012. They are not putting out bright green Evelyn 29s. There are so few online, and they are all old. Old, not 2020, not 2018, 2012. Anyway, I was saying that if you have an Hermes bag, you know that Hermes bags that come with the strap is always stored inside the bag. But I had this anxiety that, like, what if they forgot to put the strap in there? What if there's no strap in here? Okay, so let's go and get the strap because I have to release this like pressure. So we're gonna unbutton it for the first time and probably the last time because I don't actually clip my Evelyns. So let's do this. Oof. See, that's why, because this clip is so strong. I feel like it tugs the leather. I don't want to do that. So what I do is I tuck it. Let me show you. I tuck the strap in here normally inside the bag, but I don't know what I'll do. We'll decide. So the back pocket, fabulous. Please God, let there be a strap in here. They stuffed it for me, even though the stuffing is going flat. Ooh, real flat. Okay, the strap is in here. The strap is in here, let's go! I don't know why I was so nervous. Sorry guys, this is how I act when I get a new bag. Like, I'm usually much more poised in my videos, but this is a new bag. Can I be a fan? Can I act like a fan for a minute, please? Like, can I group me out for a little while? So here we go. Oh, it's just really flat now, isn't it? So here's the strap. Oh, look at that beautiful wool strap with a leather detail. Plastic on there, you know what time it is. I would honestly attach this, guys. I just wanted to make sure it was there. I would attach this and show you. The strap of the Evelyn 29 is adjustable, and I know I'm going to have to adjust it. So what I'm gonna do is that when I adjust it and I really put this back together and prepare it for wearing, I'll show you what it looks like on right there. And then you can have the fantasy for yourself. But right now, I have no idea what it's gonna look like on. But what I do know is that I needed this bag. I needed a functional, soft, glamorous, luxurious, fun color bag that could sort of free my hands, but still keep me fashion forward. I don't care if I'm getting groceries or if I'm having dinner with friends. I want to be fashion forward, not high fashion, fashion forward. I want to look like I care about what I look like. So even a functional bag for me has to give the impression that, oh, he's working it. And I think I'm getting that from this bag. More importantly, or just as importantly, I should say, I love the way that Evelyn feels against you. The Clemence leather on the Evelyn 29, Evelyn's in general, is so therapeutic. The way it leans against you, it's like a weighted blanket, you know? It's quite heavy. And so whenever I've tried this bag on in store, waiting for my green one to show up, I just remark upon how, like, look, I try it on all the time, and I just remark upon how beautifully cozy it feels against the body, how inviting, and it just lays against you like a good friend, you know, and look at that in black. How boring is that in black, okay? This is where it's at, and so I'm so glad I waited. This bag is gonna fill in so many gaps, grocery runs, lunch with a girlfriend, you know. I don't wanna travel with this bag as my travel bag. I really prefer to travel with my quota bags on my arm because I can't put my quota bags in a suitcase, but I can put this bag in my hand luggage. You know what I mean? So this will definitely be coming with me on trips, but never through the airports. Remember I told you how these shoes match the bag? So here you go. Look at the lining of the shoe. Do you see how it's the exact same green? Mind you, I couldn't see the bag when I was like buying the shoe because the bag was in my suitcase, all sealed up. But I knew that the greens were the same because I'm gay. And gay people know two things: good design, color schemes. And these greens are inches apart. And I can't wait to serve. I mean, look at this, guys. Is this not fab? Be serious, be serious. So I can't wait to give that. I can't wait to wear this bag. I can't wait to actually use this. And in order to make sure that I can do that as soon as possible, I'm legally required to say, thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Tiwa Did That. Check out my Instagram to see how I work this bag. Oh, and if you follow my Instagram, there will obviously be like a big show and tell unboxing of this bag. And there's gonna be a quiz that says, oh, you know, what kind of bag do you think it is and stuff. And you can always say that you knew what bag it was. And you're gonna get the answer right because you got the cheat sheet by watching my YouTube channel. So shout out to you for being in the know. You're so clever. And if you're new here and you caught a vibe, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on T I Did That. Bye!